Hey guys, I have my favorite product that I want to talk to you guys about today. My favorite bronzing product, I should say. And it's basically the first one that I've ever tried in my entire life. Like, I never even tried the drugstore brands and stuff like that. It is the Tropez Bronzing Mousse, and I know you guys have probably seen a lot of reviews recently about self-tanners and all this stuff, but I've never done one, and I kind of want to tell you guys what I think of it personally. So I'll get started, and if I'm looking down, I'm looking at all my notes that I wrote about it because I don't want to miss some things. So as you guys know, summer's coming up and people are wearing skirts and shorts and everything, and I personally like to wear skirts and shorts when I have a little bit of a glow or a tan. So I did a lot of research last summer and the summer before. I wore my shorts and I was totally pale and I was fine with it. But this year I spent months and months, like, literally researching what products that did not turn me orange. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos about it, and I Googled it a lot. The product that I came up with again is the Tropez. As for the scent, I totally just got it on my nose. I hope that, like, this part is not going to be brown now in a minute. This does have DHA in it. It's called dihydroxyacetone. However, it does not smell like a self-tanner. It has almost a summery coconut, or almost, if you walk into a tanning salon, that's what the tanning salon kind of smells like. But they're trying to cover it up with some kind of scent, and I'm not really sure what the scent is. The packaging is really sleek on this as well. I really like the 8 ounce. I bought the 8 ounce instead of the 4 ounce because there's only a $10 difference. As for how long it lasts, it goes down, it's probably about, it's kind of a see-through bottle, so I'm about to here. I've used it 4 to 5 times. I don't remember if it was 5 or 4. So this is going to last a while. Plus, I'm very, a little, I guess, goes a long way with this if you're moisturized and everything, so I'll explain about that later in a minute. As to when to apply it, I usually do this in the afternoons on a weekend, or in the evenings if it's like a Friday night or something. So if I'm going to apply it on a Saturday, I exfoliate really crazy on a Friday when I'm getting ready for the morning. Did you hear that? Was that like fireworks? It's like the middle of the day. Anyway, so I exfoliate crazy on Friday morning, and then again on Saturday morning when I'm going to apply my thing in the afternoon. Using my exfoliator, I use this mitt. I got it at President's Choice, or it's like the President's Choice brand. I got it at Zehrs. So it's like super hard on one side and then very soft on the other, except the soft side isn't really all that soft. So if I want to be gentler on my skin, sometimes I use a soft side with an exfoliator. This is the Scrub of Your Life by Soap and Glory. I just got it at Shoppers. Or I use the Ocean Salt, which is basically the same thing, and I use a soft side. Or if I want to go mental and I haven't gone exfoliating for a while, I use this hard side. And I don't even put it on my hand because it's kind of bendy, like it bends this way. So I go like this in the shower, and I absolutely scrub every part of my body with it, especially the parts that bend. So your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders. I exfoliate my hips, my knees especially, and my calves, because you don't want your calves to be dry and flaky. And I also focus more on my feet and my hands. So that's what I use. And when I get out of the shower, I apply my Dream Cream. I know you're not supposed to use like an oil-based cream, and I think that this is oil-based. I'm not really sure because it has like, it has Olea Europea, which is olive oil, and then fruit oil, and then seed butter, cocoa butter, all this stuff, leaf oil, all this stuff. And I haven't had a problem with any of the product not sticking to this, to my skin. Also, I moisturize on, say, Friday night, or Friday when I get out of the shower, and then again on Saturday. But on Saturday, I don't do my whole entire body because Dream Cream really lasts a long time on your body. Like, it's not greasy or anything, it just lasts a good time, good while. I apply this on my whole body the very first night, and then the second day I apply it on just like my legs and maybe my arms a bit, and my feet. So getting back to this and how I apply it, again, it's in a pump form. I don't apply it with my bare hands. I actually get some disposable gloves from the dollar store, and I don't use the latex ones because those are more expensive. I use just the really, you know, like what people use at Subway when they're making your sandwiches, those type ones, and it will probably come undone, so I always put a hair elastic to secure it on my hands. So I have 2 gloves on my hands. So how I learned how to apply my product was watching Torts and Tiara's video on her spray tan, self-spray tan video. So I'll link that below, and that is basically, I stick to that routine like nothing else. I start with my feet. So maybe I'll show you how it comes out in this. So, okay. So for my feet, I use not even a quarter of a pump. This is way too much for my entire foot. So I scoop it up into my hands, and then I massage it together, and then I start on the top of my foot, and then I go around my foot to the sides, and then in between my toes, and make sure it's all rubbed in. This mousse is really good for blending it in really quickly. It does dry fast, but it's not hard to get into your skin like a lotion would be. It's tanned, or it's a really weird brown color. I have to go clean that up, hold on. But I'll show you up close. This is what the mousse looks like. It's all brown. But anyway, I'll be back. And then I do a full pump on my entire calf and the back of my calf. And then I do my other leg. And then I start with my knees. I do about a quarter of a pump on my knees. And then I work my way up to my thighs. I do the front of the thighs one at a time, and then I do the back of my thighs one at a time. And then I don't use a lot on my stomach area and my hip area because it's not really exposed just yet, because I'm not wearing a bikini anytime soon. So I do use a little bit of this, but not a lot. So I guess a half a pump or so. And then make sure that you do this side really well, like that, with your mousse. I find my back the hardest to tan because I'm basically doing it myself. I never asked my boyfriend to do it for me or anything, but yeah, that's probably the hardest. I save my arms for last, mainly because they're always bending and they're always like applying stuff elsewhere, and I don't want it to get like white anywhere, really weird. So then I do my face. As for my face, I probably put the same amount as I do on my feet, not very much. But then again, when you wear makeup and then you wipe it off with like a makeup wipe, basically your whole entire tan almost comes off. Well, at least I feel like it does. So basically, I'm going to show you guys Torts and Tiara's video. I'm going to link her video below as to how to tan your whole entire body, because I just explained it really quickly. But I wanted to talk about how long it lasts, and if it sweats off, and how does it come off, if it fades or if it flakes or whatever. So first, does it sweat off? Okay, I work out at the gym, and yes, I sweat there, and I also play soccer. So on Friday night last week, I applied my self-tanner, and then I didn't shower Saturday because I wanted to let it sit into my skin for about 24 hours. So I applied it then, and then I played soccer on Sunday, and my shin guards were like, I have black shin guards, but I sweat so much underneath my shin guards that you could see the whole entire white outline of where my shin guards were laying onto my leg. So it was white there, and yes, it did come off in that kind of a way, and it was kind of noticeable. But when I was going to the gym and everything, and I was sweating and I got showers and everything, it does not come off, it does not drip off or anything like that. But when I apply my self-tanner, I let myself air dry a little bit, and then I put on an old t-shirt. My old t-shirt kind of stains a little bit, but it does come out in the wash, so make sure that you wear an old one. Or tan yourself when you're about to go to bed, or like an hour or two before you go to bed. It might come off on your sheets a little bit, but I haven't noticed because I have gray sheets. As for how long it lasts, the very first day I love it because you're super like summer dark, and I find that it lasts about 5 days. I don't feel that it lasts a week. And I try to shower less when I have it on. I know that sounds really weird and gross, but usually I shower every single day. And so I try to shower every second day, but usually that doesn't happen. I like to shower every day. As for fading and everything, it doesn't, I don't even moisturize my skin during the week at all when I have my tan on. I know I probably should, but I haven't noticed any weird flaking. Nothing has faded weird. It just fades like a natural tan would, and I wouldn't have thought that I'd say that, probably because of the fact that a lot of people are very skeptical of self-tanners, mainly because probably they haven't used really good ones, and this one is really good. It just fades like a normal tan would. And I have really dry skin, so it hasn't gotten flaky on me at all in any of the body parts. The weirdest part that I have noticed was right here. I guess that's where I sweat as well. It gets not splotchy, but like I could just wipe it off almost. So that was kind of weird. Yeah, that is basically everything. You can't get it into Sephora stores in Canada, but you have to order it online. So make sure that your order is pretty large before you place your order, because they charge for shipping, and I hate that. It's like $10 for shipping. So I basically want to get shares in this St. Tropez. It's really nice. I love it. The packaging is really nice and simple, but it's sleek and nice too. The bottle is not hard plastic. It's very squishy. And yeah, I really love this, and I can't wait to be dark all summer. It's going to be awesome. The people at work and everything were always like, "Why? How come you're so dark? You didn't go away." And I was like, "It's my self-tanner. I used it myself, and yeah, it's really wonderful." I think that you can build this up and go darker. Usually I use one pump, like I said, on my calves, but maybe just apply one pump and then wait for it to dry a little bit and then apply another pump, instead of just applying like a ton on your leg and then trying to make it rub in. It's not that hard to rub in either, and it doesn't get streaky. You just have to make sure that you don't see any lines, obviously, because then it will dry a little bit darker. Also, I have to mention that while I was waiting for my tan to dry a little bit, I took out some water out of the fridge, and the pitcher kind of tipped over a little bit and went onto my leg, and there was like a white splotch on my leg from the water. So don't wash off your tan. Just wait 24 hours to let it soak in. But if you do happen to spill something on you and your tan comes off, just go ahead and put some more on. It will be easily blended into your skin in no time. I didn't notice it all when I put more on, and then you didn't notice like a darker line or a lighter line anywhere. And also, I was really worried about wearing this in the rain, because you've seen so many horror stories, or you read so many horror stories about people like having splotchy skin. I played soccer in the rain because, okay, I know that I played soccer and then it wore off, but I played soccer the week before that and I had a tan on that Friday evening, and I had soccer on Sunday, and my tan in the rain was totally fine. Like, it didn't wash off or anything. I said that the tan comes off on your clothes like the first day, but that's only while it's drying. I guess I put my clothes on too fast. I wear white clothes all the time, white t-shirts and everything, and I never noticed anything weird on the neck or on the inside of my clothes. So I guess it doesn't really transfer when you're wearing white or nice clothes. So yeah, that's basically my review on the St. Tropez. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will put some before and after pictures later. If I can insert it in these videos, I will try. And if not, the before and after pictures will be down below, linked to my website, spiffycurms.com. And yeah, if you guys have any more requests, I'd love to hear them. And if you have a review or questions or anything, just leave them again in the comments below, or leave a video response. That would be super fun. Okay, see you guys in my next one. Bye!